Kyoto is a beautiful city filled with rich history, culture, and natural beauty. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, it's always helpful to know a few key things before you arrive. So here are the things you need to know before traveling to Kyoto. Kyoto is a very seasonal destination, and the best time to visit will depend on what you like to see and experience. Spring, for example, is famous for the cherry blossoms and insane sea of tourists because it's like the whole world wants to come here for photos at this exact time. Autumn offers stunning foliage and cooling weather, while summer is hot and humid, but that's when the major festivals like the Gion Matsuri takes place. This festival is so much fun. The locals wear these colorful yukatas and gather to feast on street food and beer. If that doesn't sound fun to you, I don't know what is. Winters in Kyoto are cold and dry, but that's also when you'll see winter illuminations that show a new side to famous places. Now is also the best time to have a dip in an onsen or hot spring to relax and rejuvenate yourself. So when deciding when is the best time to come to Kyoto, think about what your preferences are and go from there. If you ask me, the best places to stay are in the southern Higashiyama district and downtown Kyoto, because that's where most of the top sightseeing spots are located. I recently made a video on how to spend 4 days in Kyoto, where I talk about what the best things to see are in each area of the city. If you want to check that out, just click on that little pop-up on your screen. You can find everything from backpacker guest houses to capsule hotels and high-end international hotels. But if you're in Kyoto, Japan's ancient capital, you might want to try staying at a ryokan, which is a traditional Japanese hotel. You're gonna have such a unique experience because you'll be sleeping on these soft Japanese beds called futons, and you'll have your meals that are brought and then served to you right in your own room. A quick note on how to get around Kyoto: just like in Tokyo, there's an excellent public transportation system here, and that includes buses, subways, and trains. The city also has many bike rental shops, so you can easily explore on two wheels. Taxis are also widely available, but they can be expensive. Consider purchasing a one-day or multi-day transit pass to save money and make the most out of your travels. You could definitely explore Kyoto on foot, and this helps you to reach the areas that are only known to locals, such as mom and pop restaurants to standing only Japanese bars. Many of the city's best spots aren't found in popular guidebooks, so definitely take the time to explore every nook and cranny of the city if you can. Now, while you can spend a whole week here in Kyoto, you can also broaden your itinerary to include day trips. The surrounding towns and prefectures feature great hiking routes that allow you to experience Japan's breathtaking natural scenery. You'll also be able to visit smaller, quieter towns like the coastal Kinosaki Onsen, and Uji, which is the green tea capital of Japan. Just so you know, in my next video, I'll share the best day trips that you can take out of Kyoto, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell to know when it's out. I'll also be linking that video in a little pop-up right here when it's ready for your viewing pleasure. Kyoto is a city steeped in tradition and culture, and it's important to be respectful and mindful of the local customs and etiquette. This includes taking off your shoes before entering temples and shrines, being quiet in holy and sacred places, and following the rules at museums and cultural sites. Be sure to research the cultural norms and customs of Kyoto before you arrive to ensure a respectful and enjoyable visit for both yourself and for the locals. Speaking of culture, if you come from a place where tipping is common, you don't have to do it in Japan. Now, the common myth is that the locals will be insulted if you tip them, but this isn't true. I've spoken to many local Japanese people on this who say that they are paid well enough to provide you with a good service each time, and if they see you tip, they only want you to know that it isn't necessary, so don't worry. When it comes to language, you could probably find a few people in Kyoto who speak English, but it's always helpful to learn a few key phrases in Japanese to make your travels easier. Basic phrases such as hello, konnichiwa, thank you, arigatou gozaimasu, and excuse me, sumimasen, will go a long way in helping you communicate with the local people. They'll also be super happy that you've taken the time to learn their language. Just try it and you'll see their amazing reactions every time. Thanks again for watching this video, and do let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you're new here, feel free to sub to the channel as I have a ton of new content coming your way. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.